Opening statement is tale of two halves. Our kids never quit. I'm proud of our kids. I'm as proud of this team as I am probably any team ever for the performance end. We did not come out, start fast, play well. They outplayed us. They played with momentum, tempo, run game, stopped us running the ball really in the first half, and frustrating, but the kids never quit. And that's never been more evident than a punch out on the goal line, which we practice all the time. And Raylan and CJ, whoever did it was an amazing play that they're not in until they're in. And that's our saying, they ain't in until they're in. And there were some long faces over there. But the kids did a great job, really electric atmosphere to play in. I thought at halftime, the coaching staff did a great job allowing the kids to have some confidence. The drive before the half kept us alive, and I think we were the stronger team in the fourth quarter, and that's what we pride ourselves on. So, really proud of these guys.
Take questions.
Coach, what did you tell your football team after that win?
I'm not allowed to say that. I did that a while back, and I got reprimanded by my mother, so I'll use much better judgment this time and just tell them that I was proud of them. There were some guys in that room that played hurt, injured. Bo continues to play both sides. Mike is hanging on by a string. Monroe went out on an injured ankle. Drew Bobo came back to a place that he was committed to once, and you know, it just it meant a lot to me to have these players go out and play the way they did.
Kirby, what did it look like for the coaches to instill confidence at halftime, and what defensive adjustments did you guys make?
Zero. Strike blockers, play blockers better, tackle. You know, we changed a couple things, but they were minor and things you guys wouldn't understand. No offense, but it was just complicated. And at the end of the day, we won first down, and it gave us a chance to win third down. When you don't win first down, I think we had 5 or 6 third and 1 or 2s in the first half. You're not stopping a quarterback run team on third and 1 and 2. You're just not doing it. I mean, teams don't stop us. You got to get them in third and long, and we were able to do that better in the second half.
What explanation did the officials give you on the Raven punch out and why it wasn't ruled a touchdown for Kyron on that play?
I never got an explanation. Of course, it took the longest I've ever seen. All I was told was someone saw a clear recovery, but they thought said he was down. I still don't know if he was down. The official said that he was down. Not the official that watched it, a different official said that he was down when his back was on the guy's legs. But I saw the ball from the sideline jostle out. I couldn't tell if it was across the line or not, but I didn't know who got it. And then Kyron popped up with it way downfield. But there was no explanation given.
Even without, how different was it? How different is the game with that play? You being down possibly 17-11 and then going down 10-3. How different?
Yeah, it's huge, right? I mean, how different is it? It's 7-3, right? It's 10-point swing. 7 within 3 for us. It's 10-point swing, and that's a huge swing in the game. But look, we didn't just get given. We didn't get given a touchdown. We had to, or a field goal. We had to go get it. And when you come start on the 1-inch line and you sneak one, you bust a run out, you go 2 minute, you operate well with no timeouts, and have a chance to score a touchdown and kick a field goal with a little over a minute. I was proud of those guys. That gave us juice in life that we needed.
What do you say about Gunnar Stockton's performance and just the composure that he had during the game?
I can't hear anything you're saying.
She said,
what can you say about Gunnar?
Drunk. You asked them.
What can you say about Gunnar Stockton's just composure during the game and how he was able to keep it and the growth that he had playing in a game like this?
Well, he's got composure. It's never been an issue. Composure is my issue, not his. He's got great composure. He's got poise in the pocket. He's tough. He takes hits. I mean, none of that surprised me because he's got it right. We have to play more effectively in the first half.
Your final touchdown drive, 8 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, 17-play drive. What does it say, and what can it mean for this offense moving forward to put a drive like that and put away Auburn?
That's really who we are, though. Like, we don't have these explosive plays, and I've come to the conclusion, I want them. Yeah, we're going to scheme for them. We're going to put them together. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to try. We're going to throw the ball downfield. We're going to hit Noah. But that's who we are. We're a stay out of third and long. We're going to run the ball. We're going to hit a quick passing game. We're going to use Gunner's legs. And we've had several of those, if you think about it, these long drives. The problem is we're having them on defense too, and it's hard. I felt like the first half we spent the whole, I was 20-6, or I don't know what it was, but the time of possession was way out of whack. And I'm okay with that as your identity, but you need to play really good defense behind that kind of identity. And we've played okay defense. I mean, it's crazy how good we can play at times and how poorly we can play at times.
Coach, you shut them out in the second half defensively. I know you said you didn't make any defensive adjustments, but when you're trying to pull off a comeback, how big is that?
How huge? I guess it's the second time we've done it. I mean, really the third if you count Kentucky with the guys that were in the game, right? I mean, so I don't want to say there's not adjustments. Schumann and his staff do a great job. They made some different calls, but an awareness of what they were running after an off week, they hit us on some things that honestly we didn't rep, and we had to rep them, and we had to get it fixed. We got it fixed, but we played blocks and tackle people better, and that's football.
Why do you think the first half has just been so hard, especially with some of the slower starts for you guys?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I mean, I would tell you if I did. I asked the team that question afterwards. We got to get it solved because it's hard when you're this style of team to play catch up. It's not really who we are, but we got to get better.
Y'all won tonight running it for only 79 yards. What does that say about y'all and where you have to get better with that? I mean, y'all been running like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, because that stat maybe is misleading. I don't know. I'll look and see how we are efficiency. I know we took how many sacks? I know 1, 2, and I don't know how some of those things operated in there. But it was not the running game that we've had in the past. And theirs was, right? So we showed them the stat that 8 of the last 10 Auburn Georgia games were won by the team that rushed the ball more. And that wasn't the case tonight. And I still think we got a good running team and a good stop-the-run team. But I think they had a really good plan. Some of their rushing yards were perimeter things, rockets we call them, and that hurt us, but it wasn't direct runs.
How proud are you specifically of the mentality, the resilience it takes for a defense to bounce back from the first halves like y'all have had and be able just have the ability to shut out a team play much better in the second half?
I don't know what you're asking. You're saying how do I feel about them? Or?
Well, like you mentioned being proud of the team overall, but that aspect of the defense specifically, how proud are you of that, just the ability to bounce back after those first halves?
I mean, awesome. Like the reason they did it is because the offense possessed the ball. I mean, the fourth down stop for us and them, it was, you can go back and forth. Should we have gone for it? Should we have not? Should they have gone for it? Should they not? Both teams kind of sputtered on offense, and defense started to take it over, and it was, it was some tough decisions made out there. Are we going for it or not? Are we kicking this long field goal or not? 3-6 margin on a field goal ain't a lot, but I didn't have much choice. And so I had to play the game with the confidence of the defense, and he probably was the same way.
Zachariah Branch, 9 catches for 57 yards tonight, a couple on that final drive. What's it say about him that, it seems like you guys were getting the ball consistently and you were still able to get yards for you in that late drive?
Yeah, that's a little misnomer because those are run plays. I mean, those are not, those are RPOs. If you're talking about the ones on the perimeter, he caught Dylan blocked really good for him and burst. I mean, those are runs. And that's, that goes as catches, but it's not counted as a catch. That's a run for us.
You've gotten a lot of questions about Noah Thomas, and then he makes that catch down toward the goal line. Just how big was that in this game, Noah making that play?
Yeah, everybody makes a big deal, and that kid has worked so hard. He is in the huddle every game, talking to defense, special teams. He's full of energy. He practices so hard. There's not one thing that he's not doing right. And we have got to do a good job. We did take some shots to him tonight. I thought he could have came down with a 1. I thought it was close to a PI. We're trying to find ways. He did have a PI. So he had one that was a PI and one that wasn't, and those were both passes for him. And then he had the override he called that he almost scored on. So we're going to do the best job we can to give those guys shots. We got to protect it and keep our quarterback upright, and he's got to hit them.
In the
Kirby,
fourth
what does
quarter,
this mean to you? I've never seen you so passionate after a game, standing on the table. I know you're
Never seen me do that.
I don't think I have. So
Never seen it. Anybody in the room get a second? I mean, like what are we talking about? Jordan Florida, I don't do that. I'm climbing the stands.
But what did this mean to you? I mean, I see so much emotion from you and from the players, and you're going up to all of them. I mean, what did this mean to you and the team?
It's so much goes into these games, guys. I mean, we got another one next week. So much emotion and so much energy, and this one was special for me because my dad. I took Andrew today to a little small town called Slapout, Hopewell, Alabama. They built a baseball field with my dad's name on it, and they wanted to take me over there with a trooper and an escort. I said, nope, I'm just taking me and Andrew. We're gonna go look at my dad's field. It's named after him, where I was born. A trailer behind a high school with 2 teachers that didn't have anything coming out of college, and we loved it. And to go back and see that field where he was, and I grew up coming to Auburn, so this place has always been very unique to me. And they play on the video board, me talking about Jordan Hare, so I'll give them another soundbite. You know, it's a great place to play. They can keep playing me here and show their recruit stat. That'd be real good. But I'm proud of those guys in the room. It's emotional for me because of my father being from here, and a lot of his family went to Auburn, and just proud of our staff.
Kirby, when did they name the field for him? And we can answer that, and I'll have to follow up with something else.
They named it a couple years ago. He helped build a baseball field there a long, long time ago, late 70s, won a state championship, and I wanted Andrew to see it, so we went, and just he and I went over, took a picture, and had a good time together to try to get my mind off all the emotion and drama built into these games. A lot of pressure. I mean, I got a lot of respect for Hugh, guys. Hugh is one of my good friends, and we talked before the game about, you know, what does it come to that you know, you feel like you're playing for everything every week, and it's a game that we all love. There's 130 of them. This is 131 now. There'll be another one next year. I'm just happy for these players that they get to enjoy this.
Kirby, did you guys want to take more shots at halftime, or did you guys just protect Gunner better and not let you stretch the field in the second half?
We just wanted more snaps. I mean, I don't know how many snaps we had in the offense. Before that last 2-minute drive, we just wanted opportunities. We were 3 and out, whatever. We had one little drive going. We took a sack on a missed protection deal, so it was tough. But it wasn't about taking more shots. It was just being efficient. That's who we are. We're a 5-7-8-4, 5-7-8. So we've got 17 play drives. We have a coaching staff that puts together a good plan. And they go operate it. We're not a dynamic offense right now in terms of vertical speed and throwing the ball downfield.
In the fourth quarter, there was a stoppage right before the penalty on Cash, where it looks like you may have tried to call a timeout, like you gesturing with your hands. What do you recall about that point?
They're clapping. So I told them before the game, if these guys clap, it's a penalty. They can't clap because it will false snap. I've lost games on that before in this stadium. And I told them, I said, if they clap, I'm going to tell you. I got somebody in the box watching every play. They were clapping. So I ran over to him and said, they're clapping. They're clapping. And he thought I called timeout. And so I wanted to make sure he understood it. Go lip read, because I'm screaming, they're clapping, they're clapping. I didn't need a timeout because we were going to get it off before the shot clock. It was 2-1. We were going to get it off before the play clock ended, and I didn't need a timeout. It was the fact that they were clapping. I wanted them to call it because it's a penalty.
I saw you talking with Gunner after the late fourth quarter touchdown. It looked like you were a little frustrated that he didn't get out of bounds or just ask at him.
Go down. We won the game. So they'll be sending people to investigate that one because that's a 3-7. It's a 3-10 score. But we were thinking slide. He didn't hear us say that. We told all the players that we're going to get the ball, and Gunner thought we meant if we score, we win. And I was saying if we slide, we could snap. We didn't have to. We all we did was nail the ball out. They couldn't stop the game, so we had to go out and play those defensive snaps for no reason. That's another analytics.
Got time for one more question?
Coach, you had an emotional moment with McCray and Branch right after the game. What did you talk about with them, and how would they fit into this offense going?
Yeah, I just love those guys. They're both guys that came in here from other programs, really good programs, and love Georgia and competed. I wanted them to get a taste of this atmosphere and be able to enjoy it. They both played well and did good things for us, but really proud of this team, guys. That's the message. Nothing else needs to be said than how hard these guys played in the face of a tough crowd and tough adversity. I mean, we need a better atmosphere than that next week by our fans.
Thank you, Coach.